Already got another little project going here. I want to make a seat back here. Put a little seat with a little footrest. But first of all, gotta take this bumper off. Gotta make that disappear. These big old screws. Alright, let's make that disappear. Oh, bam! It's off. Okay, put that over there. Got some scrap metal here. I think since I'm going to make a footrest, I could probably put these there and then here, even though it's lower and higher, but we'll put a piece of wood in there. We can shim it up with wood. And up here I was thinking maybe something like that, and then cut it right here and make it fold over so I have the seat underneath, and that way I could have put wood across right there, have a little workbench. Or maybe, no, not this way. Yeah, maybe be the inside. Let me see what I come up with. Okay, I think I got a plan here. Instead of the bottom, we're going to do the top first. Okay, I think I got the plan. I'm going to mount that there to there. Come into here. Let's see. Yeah, let me mark that. Let me show you to here. Anyway, after that's cut, it'll be sticking in there like that. And this could be underneath, or yeah, underneath, and I'll attach it. And I'll attach it right there, and it'll fold like that. And then it'll come flaps like that, and on this side will be the chair, so then it could fold underneath, and then it'll lock, and then I'll put a piece of wood up here. It'll be a little workbench, and I can still get in there for the motor, so the wood will only go to there. Okay, let me mark the other one like that too. Well, I already marked these because these are going to go this way, and I'm going to use these to give it extra support on the other side. These ones are going to go on this side. This is extra support, so I will cut these same length as these. Since I'm going to have this guy running on the other side for some extra support, I need to drill a hole into these right there, so that'll be on that side, so it'll match on up. So I gotta count on down, mark it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm figuring this will give it extra support for the weight. I just want to gander at it. That's what it looks like. Because I gotta, of course, I'm gonna have to drill some holes and put that down up there afterwards. Finger tight for now. But that alone will hold the whole body. With that, that's why that's extra support I just threw in there. Help this little guy up. I mean, that'll hold you more than likely. But with two, shoot, no problem. I just got to do this side now. Same old, just like that one. And we'll do that one. Check it out. Haha, it's coming along. Coming along pretty, actually. This is gonna go like this. This is gonna have to rotate, so I'm gonna have to grind it down here. I take it. Figured it out. This part, I'm gonna have to, in order for it to rotate. Just take a little bit off of it like that. Let's see. Alright, I got all other nuts back on. This one, I don't think I'm going to tighten it too tight. But now, let's see. Yep, see? This is where I could have a piece of wood and a piece of wood here, so when it falls down, I have a little workbench. And then it folds up. They have the chair underneath the cushion. The cushion will be across. Just like they have on, I've seen before down in Georgia. But this one I made myself. Yeah. Cool. So I just got to do the same to that side. Then we'll go from there. Cool beans. Alright, check it out what I got so far. Since I ground those things down, and now they can just leave it. Look at that. Both of them. I mean, that's what the seat's going to go on. Cut these boards. Got to cut the net ends off there. I'm going to sturdy up that seat. That is going to go onto my seat to sturdy it on up. You'll see. Just reinforcing the seat. I glued them together. That's it. So, actually I'm going to stick it this way. I just want for the edges, that's why I reinforced it. Because, you know, it's a little extra in the grain. This one is running this way, but this one's running this way. So, that should hold up pretty heavy load right up in there. Cool beans. Piece together this foam for the seat. I'll probably need more, but anyway, let's just piece it together. See how it goes. And we cut this end off. Here's some tack spray. I think we got it close enough. One little hole there, but dang, there's just one little. Oh, you know what? We could fill it in with something else. With this. Some batting, I guess. Why not, though? Who's gonna know? Feel that with your ass, that'd be crazy. So, hey man, you feel like there's a little foam in there. You know what? We got something else to go with it too. One of these can go on there, that's for sure. Actually, let me put it over the edge. Go like this. Why not, huh? My upholstery. So what kind of upholstery skills I got? This is just the under part, so whenever I put the cover on, it looks better. It'll look better, hopefully. I mean, it looks good now. Hey. There. Staple it to there. All right, so these are, I'm gonna put a back in for the chair. Right, so these need to come off. These guys, just go cut them off. That way when I have our chair there, we have the back in. I'm gonna cut this guy clean off. Get it to back, so I just gotta break it off like this. Just want to touch this up real quick. Actually, I should take these off and paint them. See. See how that bodes. Okay, now this will go over. But that's the top. this is the top, so that'll be in the bottom. Okay, see, now I gotta mount this on there. And I'll secure those down, then I'll drill some holes. Or self-tapping screws. Okay, let's get on that. Well, I put the mounts there like that. So I just gotta drill some holes and attach this guy. Then I'm gonna have to redo this, bring this out a little bit because the seat's too close. Anyway, work in progress. Well, I secured these on both sides, self-tapping, so that's on there now. Now I'm gonna have to, these are, like I said, I gotta extend these. I gotta bring these out because it's too close. When you're sitting on down, you're ready to fall off. So let's take those off, and I'm gonna extend that. Now I have to, when I put this thing further on out, so the seat will go further on out, I have to add a little extension on it. So that's what I did on this side. See, it's all solid now. Just extended it. So now it sticks out further, so the chair, now give it a lot more space here. I just put those, this is the last one to put in. But now, how's that? Now that I got that, I'm going to put this wood, I'm going to fit it in here. Then we'll have, when it's down, I'll have a little, you know, so I could carry things. I can put these boards in. So when it's down like that, see, it's like a workbench. All right, I think we're done up here. This will be loose, so I could get underneath there. I need to work on that starter generator. But now we have a little workbench. We can carry things. And we have a seat. But now I got to make the footrest. You gotta have to have a footrest. Let me get on that now. All right, now I need to make a footrest. I'm gonna be sticking these, I think, in here. I'm just kind of worried about this is aluminum, and I don't want that to break because it's got a leaf spring there. Same with this side. This one's even, feels like it's even weaker. Well, this is bending. I mean, it's kind of weak, but I'm going to brace it on up there to here, like I just did on that side. You can see better. So whenever you step on that, just because that's kind of weak right here, just don't trust it. So those, like I said, it's a brace. So when you step on this, you'll just go ahead and it'll be pulling off of that. Same with this side, because I didn't trust that little aluminum brackets there. And now for the feet. I'll cut that. And then I think maybe I'll put a piece of metal over it. Well, who knows? Hang on, let me go cut it. So that's how the feet's gonna go right there. I mean, where they're gonna go on the 2x4s. And then this 3/8 plywood is gonna go on top of that. Yeah, let's screw this to the 2x4s. Cool. See what I was thinking? This is for the feet, but I also have this laying in my junk pile. So I just marked these two, the thickness of these two. So whenever I roll it back, roll it up on it, but you marked it like that so I could cut this, cut that 45. I'm not going to cut that, of course. I'm going to bend this up. So that'll be bent up. And I cut it right here. And this part's going to fold over. So that should be enough. So this one I could probably cut right here because we'll fold it completely over it. And here again, I could cut this. Let's see, maybe I could use these guys. It would be quicker if I just use my cutter. Probably be more smoother. Let's do that. This up here. Actually, could go a little further down, apparently. I should probably tack this in first so it doesn't move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I will. Hang on. See what I'm saying? I should probably tack this down because once I'm banging on it, I don't want it to move, so let me just tack it for now. So that ain't going nowhere. Maybe up here too for the heck of it. Okay, now I can beat it up and get it into where I want it. Now I could do stuff without worrying about that not being secure. The hole, it'll suck it over. Take off some of those burrs now so nobody hurt themselves. Sharp ones like this. All right. Put this on. Under here. All right, project done. Let's just give it a push on out and see what she looks like. Ain't that cool? Pretty sweet. And like I said, if you want to keep it loose so I can get underneath it. Cargo with a little space to carry stuff, wood or whatnot around the yard. Alright, put the seat on up. Hop on back here. Let's roll. Alright. Thanks for joining me. More to come. Alright, what's on the menu for today? It's the quickest and easiest lumpia recipe. Okay, so I'll show you how it goes. All we're gonna need is veg all, canned roast beef, some egg roll wrappers, and that's it. And then we got the Crisco, got the little pan, of course. And this, the main thing about our rolls is the sauce, just like anything. So, but to make the sauce, we're going to use fish sauce, limes, some chili paste, sugar, garlic, and carrot. Of course, we're going to squish the garlic with that. But anyway, let's get mixing with these two. First of all, let's get this oil going here. Put the Crisco inside there. Let her melt down, see what we got, and then we could probably add more if needed. Open your veg all. On this, I'm going to drain the juice. Put your veg all in. Dump that in there. That's it. That's your mix, your filling. Mix that on up. There we go, that's the filling. So get your egg roll wrappers. And these dry pretty quick, so it's always good to have little wet paper towels as you do them. Keep them covered. I'm going to pull one over here and go like that. Then you can get your little wet paper towel, cover the rest like that. See, keep it covered, so because they do dry pretty fast. Oh, need it. Usually, oh yeah, I forgot. You need to get a little water and some cornstarch. This is gonna be your little glue. Don't need much. This is just to seal them. So now let's get rolling. Put that aside there. We're going to use it after. You get your filling. Just throw it on one little dab on. We'll see how big I'm going to make it. Lumpia is usually smaller. These egg rolls are kind of pushing the limit there. But let's see. Let's try one. Grab it, push it up there. We'll pull it back. Well, these might work. Then you fold it on over. Meanwhile, you could use your little glue if you feel so inclined. That's it there. Use your little glue up here. So when we close it, you just roll it. Actually, that should be pretty good. I thought I was going to have to see the glue, get it in there like that, and then lay it down on that side on the bottom. See, so we'll seal it on up. Okay. So let's get after these. Let's make a bunch of these. I'll do one more real quick here. Like that. Do the filling. That, not much filling. Wrap it on top over there, then pull it back. Just making a log out of it now like that. And then you get your little glue, put it around the edges there, because we're going to fold it over. Same with this side. Then we're going to get your the cornstarch water mixture and pull it as you go it down. You kind of make it tight a little bit. And that bottom part we're going to stick on the bottom again. Like that. So now we got two. So let's do the rest here real quick. Alright, last one. Fill it on in, spread it on out, tighten it on up. Put your glue. Cornstarch water glue, that is. Pull it, tighten it, pull it, tighten it. There we go, nice little roll. Alright. So out all that, we got 12 rolls. Alright, we got it around 350. So let's bring these over here. And let's throw them in there one at a time. Now let's do, actually let's do 3. I think it could hold 3. Such a small font. So we'll let that go for a couple minutes. Pretty sure. Yep, that's done. So drain it off and stick it on your grocery bag. That's what those are good for, grocery bags. Paper bags, anyway. Then you come on over here. Get 3 more. Throw them on in there. Perfect. When you flip them, you could grab one and put it on top and it'll just roll naturally to the other side, you see what I'm saying? Roll. Move these guys on over. Grab 3 more. And the last 3 are done. So let's get on with the sauce now. Dipping sauce. Put your lime on in. One and a half. Read the cup. It's about 2/3 cup of lime juice, or actually a little above a half. Well, let's say half a cup. So we're gonna have to put a 1/4 cup of fish sauce. So I'm just gonna watch the bottom down there. 1/3 up to 3/4. All right, so 1/4 cup of that, and then you can you have to do a little bit of sugar. I'll say about a tablespoon. Chili sauce. 1, 2. Let's go at least 3. Yeah, maybe 3.5. Okay, that looks good there. Next, get your little garlics. garlic in there, garlic cruncher. Put it over. That was 4 little cloves. Actually, they were so small you could call that 2. See that, what it does? Pretty sweet. This saves a whole bunch of times. Okay. Okay, now we get these. We can even sure make these smaller. Put them all together. Let's make them tiny. It just doesn't allow for this texture of your sauce. That's small enough. Let me get that. Give me a little sauce. So now, give it a good mixture. Give it a good mix. That's some big old egg rolls. And our sauce. What you do, some of your sauce for individuals. And then let's try one on out. How about that? Give it a little dip. Let's see how that. It's pretty good stuff right there, especially with your sauce, your roll. And that's just veg all in a roast beef in a can. Canned roast beef. Well, it's, like I said, it's the sauce that really does it. One more. All right, y'all have a good one now. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.